So, the journey starts in Enschede. At about 10 a.m., I leave the apartment and head onto the bus. Once I get on the bus, I then head to the train station. And it was a bit difficult getting the suitcase and the chair and stuff, but anyway, we got to the train station. I think the OV card reader actually started beeping when I went through. Don't know what that's about, but we're just gonna keep walking and board that train. The destination for this trip is eventually to get to Amsterdam. But I stopped midway through in this town. I think it was Vandel Central, Vandelen. I honestly can't remember. But there was a lot of stopovers, switching trains, all of that. I think we ended up at Udrecht Central. But soon enough, I got to Amsterdam, Station Zuid. And then from Station Zuid, I headed onto the metro, which no one likes the metro. The metro sucks. But I catch Metro 50 to Jan van Gallerstraat, get off there, and I have no idea which apartment I need to go to. I know the street, but not the apartment. So that was kind of a problem. But luckily this really nice lady saw me, and she's like, hey, do you need help? So she helps me. I get to her apartment, which is in the same building. They're cooking dinner and that, and she's like, you can stay for dinner if you want, but I'm like, nah, that's okay. She lets me use her phone. I ring up my Airbnb host. It was only 2 more stories down, so I literally jumped on the elevator and I was there. I met my Airbnb host Hans. He was a super nice guy, and yeah, definitely the best Airbnb experience I've had yet. Now at this point I had to switch to the GoPro as recording wasn't allowed in the event, but I catch the tram to Melkway, and the reason I was there was to see this guy called Jeremy Loops, who is a guy from South Africa who makes music. Obviously he uses a looping pedal, because Jeremy Loops, yeah. And I'm definitely glad I went to that, because it was like €10, super cheap, very good experience. At the Jeremy Loops concert, I heard some people speaking English, so I went up there and said hello, because I was there alone. And yeah, I started talking to him. One of them was from the Netherlands, one was from Britain. And yeah, it was just nice to chat with them until the show started. But after that, I headed back to the tram and went straight home. I then headed to sleep in preparation for the next day. And the next day was Wednesday, the 24th? Yeah, the 24th. And this involved heading back to the metro, getting on a train to Schiphol Airport, getting through security and checking in, which was super quick.
Geen foto's. Mooie camera.
What do you need? Passport?
Yeah, this is it. Fine. Luggage goes through. You don't need to pick up in Dubai.
Okay.
Now, G9 will start boarding 20 to 2.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Good flight.
Thank you.
There was no one there, so I was literally arrived, talked to the person, went straight through. After that, I just chilled with the laptop for a bit, and then I boarded my plane to Australia, which was an Emirates flight. Always like Emirates, super great. But yeah, I would have liked to got a business class upgrade, but there was none available at the time, so yeah. But there's not much to this story from here on out. It was basically 7 hours to Dubai, and then about 14 hours to Sydney. It was an okay flight, but it was just a really long time to be on the plane. And the meals were great too. They were always getting better and better. At this point, after traveling for 30 hours. I was completely tired, but my friend picked me up at the airport. We drove back to his place, which is like an hour and so away, and I got to bed. And there you go, that was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 23rd to 25th. I actually skipped Thursday completely due to time zones, but that's my journey from Enschede, passing to Amsterdam, to Dubai, and then all the way to Sydney. So that's pretty awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this different kind of vlog, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be exploring the Southern Highlands. And remember to check out my Instagram for photos of the trip, and like my music page on Facebook, as I'm going to be releasing some tracks I made overseas pretty soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.